Alright, good evening. Hope you like our new graphics. That hopefully will be a permanent change. So my name is Brad. I'm the owner of Alternate Dimensions, and tonight we have a booster box opening. This is a Welcome to Rathe Unlimited booster box. Just got this in from Channel Fireball. Obviously, I was a little late on ordering the Welcome to Rathe boxes for the store through our distributor. So I'm working on, I think I got the other two sets, Arcane Rising and Crucible of War. Ordered fine, but Welcome to Rathe I had a little trouble with, so I ordered this one. As you can see, it's clearly marked unlimited, so you know that it's not the first edition print that's super ridiculous right now. They have that well fitted. Alright. Some slippery packs. Alright, you can even notice here in the upper right hand corner, it's not auto-focusing. There we go. Now you can see they actually say unlimited up here. Alright. Set the box off to the side. See what we get here. So one of the changes that they made, you'll notice down here at the bottom, I'll have to use this because I can't point very well. You'll notice here that they now have the rarity symbol and in a colored box next to the card number. Before it was the card number and then the rarity. So that was a change that they made. My ring here get the light that I want. There we go. So in this game, the mechanics that make this game so unique is every card in your deck has a pitch value. The pitch value is in this upper right hand corner here. This has a pitch value of 1, and also this color bar distinguishes that cost. So in this case, red is 1, yellow is 2, and blue is 3. The cost is printed in the upper right hand corner, and then in the bottom boxes, if there's an attack value, it's here, and if there's a defense value, it's here. And so every card contains those 4 areas as far as cards that are in your deck. And you'll notice the attack symbol is this little arrow in a yellow box. Every pack comes with at least one piece of equipment. So the Snapdragon Scalers is a piece of equipment, and that's very useful to know that. So here, you'll notice there's the arrow and there's the 6 for the attack. So you'll notice, get it right there. So the blue circles are rares, and you'll notice down here at the bottom it says brute action attack. So that means that only a brute can play this action, and it is an attack. So that's fairly simple. Some that will say generic will be any class can play those. So that's a rare, and then our second rare is a Guardian Staunch Response. And then every pack has a guaranteed foil card. Kind of hard to tell that this is foil. There we go. Kind of see it. And of course that's a foil common. Then the rest of the cards in this pack are going to be commons. With the exception of the last card in the pack, which is it's going to be it's going to be a token card. This is your hero. You'll notice down here at the bottom it says Ninja Hero, and then this is a young version. So what's the difference? So a Ninja tells you what class they are. The young tells you that this is a youth version of this. Now, for decks, you can play the young versions in a format called Blitz, these are also, the young versions are also used for sealed and draft play. Now, there's 2 numbers on this card. The blue symbol here is the intellect, which is your hand size, and then the number on the right hand side in the green is your health or your vitality. And basically you're trying to knock somebody out, so you want to get their life total to 0. Token cards are always double-sided. So you'll notice here this is Anothis, which is a guardian weapon, as you can tell from here. It is of the hammer subtype, and it is a 2-handed weapon. It has a base attack of 4. This actually starts in play with your hero, as well as the equipment cards. So the two-handed means that you have to wield it with two hands. You can only have, if you play this, you only get one weapon. So like the ninja class has a lot of one-handed weapons, so they can fight with two. Alright, now that I've sort of explained the basics, I'm going to open up these a little faster. Turn that back. So we have a sink below, a nimble strike, pummel, another nimble strike, bark bone strappings. So this is a brute equipment, so only they can carry it or wear it. See, breakneck battery is one of the rares. This is a brute action. Oh ho! Oh, what do we have here? So this is a majestic. So it's majestics have an M and a circle on it. An orangish red circle. This one's in Lightning Strike. You'd see what kind of craziness it's got. Pretty good. It's our first majestic. And our foil here. Yeah, you can kind of see as I roll across there. Cartilage crush. And we got a Reinar, who's a brute. And then on the back, we have Dorinthia, who is a warrior. So I'm trying to do one stack at a time, if you will. Set that there. So you're going to see a lot of the generic actions. Winking Blow, Nimblism. See. Here, let's do this side by side. So you're going to see this is a blue Nimblism, costs 3, and a yellow Nimblism costs 2. Now there is a difference here. So the blue one gives +1 and the yellow one gives +2, even though they have the same cost. So this is definitely something that you'll need to keep in mind. Demolition Crew, we saw that earlier. There's a foil. There we go. Then we have the Hope Merchant's Hood, generic equipment, so anybody can play with that. Alright, we have a Steel Blade Shunt. This is a Warrior Defense card. And we have the energy potion. And our foil is another foil demolition crew. And then this one, see if I can get this, there we go. So we have Dawn Blade, which is a warrior weapon. So that's for Dorinthia. And then on the other side, oh, that's an, ooh. Folks, we have a misprint. Get this to refocus here. So, Bravo Showstopper, this is not his correct game text. And I'm not sure how this happened because they already had the templates for all these from the first booster set. From the original printing of Welcome to Rathe. So that is, that's new. Probably have to contact him about that because that's interesting. I've not seen, that's the first time I've seen a misprint. So I'm going to set that off to the side because that could be important later. I'm actually going to pull up his actual game text because I don't remember the exact text. So, Fab, card galleries. No, that's not in welcome. Oops, dang it. Oh yeah, it's missing a lot of text. So his actual game text is action, pay 2 resources, until end of turn, your attack action cards with a cost of 3 resources or greater gain dominate. Go again. The defending hero cannot defend the attack with more than 1 card from their hand. So yeah, it's completely missing 2 lines of text. And I have a feeling that every Bravo that we're going to see in this is probably going to be the same way. Unmovable. Wounded Bull. Scar for Scar. This is a great generic attack. If you have less health when you play it, you get to go. It gains Go Again. So in this game, you only get to play 1 action per turn, unless it has Go Again. And that really means that you've really got to think about your turns very carefully. There's also another interesting mechanic dealing with how you gain resources. So the cost of the pitch value is in the upper left hand corner. During your turn, if you wish to pay for a card that costs 1 or more and you do not have any resources in your pool, you have to discard a card from your hand into the pitch zone. When you do, you produce this many resources, and then whatever card that you're attempting to play, those resources will be used for that, and then if there's any left over, they will stay in your pool until the turn ends. So the pitch, and of course the cost, is up in this corner. So you'll notice Scar for Scar doesn't cost anything if I can get the focus to work. At the end of your turn, any cards that you pitched to pay costs go to the bottom of your deck. So that means that cards that you pitch early in the game, you're going to see late in the game. So you can also sort of set your deck up. Alright, Goliath Gauntlet. You'll notice this is a generic equipment. It's pretty cool. Rare, we have a staunch response in red. Camera doesn't like me sometimes. Autofocus can be a problem. There we go. Then we have Drone of Brutality, yellow. And this one actually lets you put it back on the bottom of your deck after it would go to your graveyard normally, which is actually very, very cool. Now our foil is our leg tap. Oh, the foiling on that's beautiful. This is one of those crazy ninja actions, and let me tell you, the ninjas like to combo. Alright. Another young version of Dorentia. And this is one of the ninja weapons. This is a harmonized Kodachi. And you'll see here, it only has one attack, but you can easily pay one resource, and if you have a card that costs 0 in your pitch zone, it gets go again, so you can do some rather nasty stuff with the ninja. FYI, I will probably be doing that crazy shenanigans. So yeah, every pack in the game is you're gonna end up with at least, if I'm not mistaken, you get at least one rare, and then you get one of a higher rarity. You can get a rare or higher in these packs. The rest are commons and one token, and then the foil can be of any rarity. So you can literally get 3 rares or higher in a booster pack. Now, there's only 24 packs in a box. That said, you know, $75, 75 to 80 bucks for a unlimited booster is actually a pretty good deal. If you want to get into playing the game, the alpha prints are going to be much more expensive because collectors are buying those because they have a different foil treatment on those, and they're only in the alpha printing. Alright, so this is an interesting piece of equipment. Helm of Eisens Peak, and no, we're not talking about Middle Earth. This is a Guardian's piece of equipment. So this is, you'll notice it has battle worn. So you're allowed up to 4 pieces of equipment in play other than your weapons. A head, a hands, a legs, and a chest piece. Each of them usually have some sort of defensive value. and some of them break after you defend with them at the end of the turn, or maybe after the attack is completed. And then some of them have Battle Worn, which lets you defend with them, and then it basically shrinks their defense, so their defense gets worse, but then usually they have some sort of side action that can be done later, or even on the same turn, to still get some value. So there's some interesting dynamics going on there. Alright, so this is a brute action rare, barraging beatdown. And then this is a potion of strength. And then this foil ought to be beautiful. Yeah, you can kind of see how the foiling is on this. So this is Stroke of Forsyth, which is a warrior reaction. So reactions, you get to play an attack, your opponent gets to play defense, and then the attacker gets to play an attack reaction, in this case, and the defender gets to play a defender reaction. And then after that, you total up the total attack versus the total defense, and then if there's any remaining difference, if the attacker is higher, then it deals damage equal to the difference. If the defense is higher, then nothing happens. Alright, so put this back up, sorry. So I can tell that the game text on Rhinar is correct. And of course, you got another Kodachi. So far we've had one Majestic. If I understood correctly, the original printing had common, rare, super rare, Majestics, legendary, and fabled. So you end up with these have merged super rare and majestic together. Used to get 4 super rare and 2 majestic in a box. And then the legendary was 1 per case, which I think was 1 per 4 boxes. And then the fabled was like 1 in, I think I heard somewhere like 960 packs. There's your collectability piece right there. In the first edition printing, or the alpha printing, each box had 1 cold foil. The cold foil was either a character card or a weapon, if I remember correctly. And basically, it was a different foiling scheme. And that's what collectors were after. So you're going to have a number of generics. Oddly enough, this is a generic action, but it almost looks like it's for a monk class, which they don't have yet, or the ninja class. I like this card a lot. Alright, so here's one of the with Blade Break. So if you defend with it, you destroy it after that combat chain closes. So as soon as when you defend with a piece of armor, I believe that you have to, Again, I have not played anything other than the demo decks, which didn't have any of these. I believe that you can only defend with them once during a turn. So, but anyway, this has blade break, so it goes poof when afterwards. All right, so Savage Feast. I think we had one of these earlier. And then this one is a Flick Flack. This is a ninja defense reaction. 4 defense, which is absolutely insane. And if the next card you defend with this turn is a card with combo, it gains +2 defense. So you can either put it on the stack as 4 defense, or you can play another card. You can have another card on the stack, and if it has combo, then you can give that card +2 defense. So it gives you options. Alright. I'll get the foiling here for Scour the Battlescape. Actually a very nice foil. Common. Alright, so in draft, occasionally you run out, occasionally you can't put enough cards together in your sealed. You run out of cards that you can play. This is a generic resource. It can only be pitched, and it pitches for 2. So it can produce 2 resources, but that's all it does. It doesn't have an attack or anything else. These are basically just for limited play and nothing else. Alright, so I'm going to go a little faster this time. Alright, this is also a fantastic ninja equipment. Alright, we have a Disable, which is a Guardian action, or Guardian attack. And we have Flester Fist, which is a ninja attack. Well, there's the combo. And then our foil is a foil rare. And it is a Drone of Brutality blue. I think the one we got before was see if I can get a better. There we go. I think one of the other ones, I think we had a yellow one. Alright. And this is a Romping Club. This is the Brute weapon. And then the backside is the adult version of Katsu the Wanderer. Both he and the young version, those cards are identical except for their life totals. The ability's the same, the hand size is the same, etc. So I wonder if there will be, if that's an anomaly with Bravo, or if that is exactly what ended up happening. Okay, so another Snapdragon Scales. Sigil of Solace. So this is a rare instant. So instants can be played during either player's turn. Usually when most people end up playing them is during an attack. This one gains you life. The blue one gains you 1 life. The yellow one gains you 2 life. And the red one gains you 3 life. They're all 3 rares. Alright, another Savage Feast. Oh, this one will be beautiful in foil. Let's take a look. There we go. Emerging Power. This is a Guardian attack. Kodachi, and then the back is a token for Seismic Surge. One of the other attacks that we saw earlier produces this token. So I get to refocus. At the beginning of your action phase, I can destroy this, and the next Guardian action, Guardian attack action you play this turn costs 1 less to play. So this is obviously for Guardian, but really neat. Pummel. So there's a set of actions that are based on the weapon that you have, which is kind of neat. And we've got Iron Rod Helm, so this is another one with Blade Break. So if you hit it, it just blows up. So another Drone of Brutality. Oh boy. Hello, Mama. Okay, so they kept super rares in this set. So that may be future sets, but you'll see that as a purple symbol with an S, that is a super rare. And you'll notice this is a Katsu specialization, so only Katsu, who's a ninja, can play this. Foilness that is Buckling Blow. Okay, so at least the Young Bravo you'll notice the Young Bravo has the correct text, but for some reason the adult version did not. Not that I mean, so it sucks, but there's no reason I want to report it to them because, you know, things happen. Yeah, so I showed this one earlier. So Razor Reflexes. Target sword or dagger attack gains +3 attack. This is an attack reaction, so that's important. Target attack action card with cost 1 or less gains +3 attack, and if this hits, the attack reads go again. So it gives you the option, if you strike with a weapon, it gives a bonus. If you play it, or if you are adding to an attack action. This is really, really good for Ninja. Alright, another Merchant Hood. Okay, another Energy Potion. So this is the red version of Barraging Beatdown. The next Brute action this turn gains when this attack is defended by less than 2 non-equipment cards. It has +4 attack. It has Intimidate. Well, when you intimidate, your opponent has to banish a random card from their hand, and at the end of the turn, all cards banished using Intimidate go back to your hand, which is important. But it basically gives your opponent less cards to defend with, and that's very important. And it also has Go Again, which is kind of dumb. Uh-oh. Is this our second Majestic? Get this dang thing to refocus her. This is a foiled Majestic? Dang. Bloodrush Bellow. This is a foiled Majestic. Look at this craziness. Oh, by the way, that foil's a flippin' amazing. Wow. And there's a Quicken token. That's for, yeah. This is a generic token, but obviously it looks like a ninja, so you can infer whatever. So I have so far we pulled a rare foil, a super rare, a regular Majestic, and a full Majestic, which I don't think the odds on that is very good, at least from what I remember watching in some of the other videos. Goliath Gauntlet. Okay, so there's a Sigil of Solace, yellow, which has 2. Steel Blade Shunt. And foiled Savage Swing. Young Katsu and a Harmonized Kodachi. Interesting. Alright, so this is half the box. Half the box we pulled a super rare Majestic and a full Majestic. That's actually kind of nuts from what I understand. Oh yeah, so the Flock of Featherwalkers, that's the card that actually creates a Quicken token. There's the Helm. Okay, so there's the rare sigil. That red sigil, so that does 3. Savage Feast. We have another rare foil. So this is Overpower. This is a Warrior Rare. Alright. So supposedly, it should be 4 super rares and 2 Majestics. But I have a non-foil super rare, a full Majestic, and a non-foil Majestic. I'll set my misprint up here. I must put them there. Now you can see all the craziness. Strike one blow, raise a reflex to sluggism. Another bark bone strapping. Fleet Fist, Warrior's Valor. Alright. Iron Song Response. Nice beautiful foiling there on that one. And a Cricket token. Trying to at least open these where you guys can see I'm not messing with them. Alright. Demolition Crew. Secure the battlefield slot. Alright, first time we've seen these. This is the Refraction Bolters. Warrior equipment for legs. This also has battle worn, so it's actually very good. Leather Flick Flack. A Steel Blade Shunt. And another foil leg tap. That one's yellow. I don't remember what the other one was. A young Doranthea and a young Rhino. Now, I will say there's no rule to whether you can use a young hero or not, but in a regular constructed game, but probably wouldn't, just because 20 versus 40 is not kind of interesting. All right. So a lot of these commons we've seen before. All right. So we have a disable for Guardian. Oop, I think we got another super rare here. I stand corrected. Or maybe. Yep, it's another super rare. Remembrance. Oh. Hello. And a foil super rare. So that's a Pounding Gale. Looks like a ninja. And is also a super rare. So that was a double super rare pack, folks. Oh yeah, I just opened them. And then there is the full version of Rhino Reckless Rampage. Blessing of Deliverance. That's a rare. Savage Feast. Oh. We continue. Other Blessings of Deliverance. Foil. Regular Katsu, or Young Katsu and a Young Bravo. Now, if there's a legendary in this box, you might see me freak out. Alright, so Yellow Overpower, a Warrior's Valor, and a foil Scar for Scar, okay. Three, 6, 7 more packs. Alright, so this is another generic equipment, Iron Rod Plate. Also has Blade Break. Blackout Kick. If your last attack was Rising Knee Thrust, Blackout Kick gains +3 attack. The red version is 4 damage and gains +3, so it's a 7. Yeah, it hits like a truck. Breakaway Battery. Now this is also a lovely foil. Whelming Gust Wave is a ninja combo. Young Bravo. Well, we know the Young Bravos are printed right. I want to see if I get a second Showstopper. Adult version. Just because. Fraction Bolters, a Yellow Blessings of Deliverance, a Blue Barraging Beatdown, of course you'd get me with this one, wouldn't you? Razor Reflexes foiled. You can tell the Jenga saw, the background, the action in the sword. Ugh. Another Dawn Blade, another quick. There's the generic leggings, Iron Rot legs. Snatch is a rare. Iron Song Determination. I believe this is a super rare. Yep. And then a foiled Time Snap Potion. Iron Song. So technically we've hit 2 Majestics and 4 Supers. Some are foiled, some are not. This is the first time we've seen this one. This is generic equipment, Hardened Cross Straps. Destroy Hardened Cross Straps. The next attack action you play this turn costs 2 less to play. Go again. So this is a cheap way to do it for Ninja. If you don't have the legendary Drone of Brutality, Flick Fleck, and look at this foil. And another one of those token cards. That's basically useless. Alright guys, 3 left. Breaking Scales. There's a Blackout Kick. It hits for 7. Time Stop Potion. And a foil. Sharpened Steel. Yep. Young Bravo seems to be fine, but the adult Bravo does not. Alright. Two left. Second Helm. Red Overpower. Red Blackout Kick. Ooh, another foil rare. Warrior's Valor. Kind of see the foiling on that one. Young Dorinthia. Alright. Botborn Strappings, Barraging Beatdown. It's another super rare. Oh wait, is it? super rare for Guardian, and then just a full common. Okay. So no legendary in this box. Again, I think my understanding is it's every four boxes, or every case has a majestic or a full legendary. Interesting to note, we got 5 super rares. One of which that was foil, and 2 majestics, one of which was foil. So, as far as I know, that's above the average. Alright, guys. So, if you're interested, if you're in the local area, and you're interested in trying out Flesh and Blood, we have the demo decks, the playmats from Channel Fireball, as well as the distributor that sent me those. We are planning on having product in the next couple of weeks as well. So if you're interested to learn more about it, you can come by and demo the game, or you can check out Flesh and Blood's YouTube channel. They have a demo of the game on there as well. For everything else, Magic singles, Pokemon singles, boxes, product sleeves, D&D, game accessories, just hit us up, adgaming.net. We've got a code there, 5th Dimension, for 5% off any order of $5 more. So I'm Brad, and thank you for watching, and we are your dimension for fun.